Hello and a warm welcome to AD4TV Radio News Update, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's federal capital. I am Merciful Ajinomo. The federal government of Nigeria has declared as illegal the establishment of Amotekun, a paramilitary body set up by the government of the southwest states of the country, as the issues of defense and security, it said, fall under the exclusive list of the federal executive and not vested in the state. This was contained in a statement signed this Tuesday by the Special Assistant of Media and Public Relations to the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Dr. Umar Gwandu. The Supreme Court, in a unanimous judgment delivered by Justice Kudirat Kekere-Ekun on Tuesday, removed Emeka Ihedioha as Governor of Imo State, Nigeria, and ordered the withdrawal of certificate issued to him by the Independent National Electoral Commission and issued a fresh certificate of return to the candidate of the All Progressives Congress on the grounds that he won majority of lawful votes cast at the election. The court also ordered the immediate swearing-in of Uzodinma as the lawful winner of the governorship election in Imo State, Nigeria, held on March 9. The finance bill signed into law by Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari has jacked up the value-added tax payable by Nigerians from 5% to 7.5%. President Buhari assented to the bill barely a month after its passage by the National Assembly. According to the presidency, the objectives of the finance bill are to promote fiscal equity by mitigating instances of regressive taxation, reform domestic tax laws to align with global best practices, introduce tax incentives for investment in infrastructure and capital markets, support micro, small and medium-sized businesses, and raising revenue for government. The former Director General of the Department for State Services, Afakriya Gadzama, has been appointed Chairman of the National Institute for Security Studies by Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari. The appointment was disclosed in a statement by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Boss Mustafa, and was confirmed by the Public Relations Officer of the Department for State Services, Dr. Peter Afunanya. Gadzama, who served as the Director General, DSS, between 2007 and 2010, started his career in 1978 with the Ministry of Finance in Borno State, Nigeria, and transferred to the National Security Organization as a Principal Officer in 1984. Mrs. Zainab Bagudu, wife of the Kebbi State Governor, Northwest Nigeria, has called for a national screening policy to encourage early detection and treatment of cancer. Bagudu, founder of Medic Aid Cancer Foundation, a non-governmental organization, said that the policy would tackle the challenges in combating the disease. She demanded that the right hospitals and the national policy should be put in place so that individuals can go for yearly checkups when they come of age.
We have to put in place the right hospitals. We have to put in place a national screening policy that every year when a woman reaches a certain age, you have to take her for screening. A man of a certain age has to go for prostate screening. This is how the developed world has taken care of it. My grandmother will always detest to go to hospital to cut any part of her body off. But what we can do is to make her come to that screen, to catch that disease early. So that when we catch it early, we can give her the medication that will not allow us to have to get to that point of cutting it off. If we catch it earlier, then we can do things about it quicker. Just like in the Western world, they have a system whereby we can catch the diseases earlier, and that is why the survival rate is 95%, and ours unfortunately lies in 15% and 5% even in some areas.
The Economic Community of West African States Court of Justice said that the court has recorded the highest number of decisions in 2019 since its inception in 2001. This was made known in a statement by the court's registry department in Abuja, Nigeria's capital. According to the statement, a total of 48 decisions were delivered by the ECOWAS Court of Justice in 2019, the highest number of decisions given in a single year by the court since its inception in 2001. The 48 decisions comprise 38 judgments and 10 rulings. President of the court, Justice Edward Amoko, in a statement, described defeat as an expression of the commitment of the current judges. The Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission in Nigeria says it will soon commence investigation into the ownership of unoccupied houses in Abuja, Nigeria's federal capital. This is as a result of the increasing number of unoccupied houses in the state, which figure is estimated at 600 by the Federal Capital Territory Administration. The Center for Information Technology and Development has appealed to the Nigerian government to review the National Broadcasting Commission regulations on web-based broadcast medium. Senior Program Officer of the agency, Malam Issa Garba, made the appeal at a press conference in Kano, northwest Nigeria. Garba stressed that there is the need for the government to address the challenges in the sector with a multi-stakeholder approach. You're watching AD4TV Radio News Update. We will go on a short break now. More stories when we return. Do stay.
AD4TV Radio, we focus on education with emphasis on research and innovation, science and technology, women and girl-child education, children, health, youth and sports, socio-political and economic reforms, security, environment, entrepreneurship, and entertainment. We'll give you information at your fingertips. Learn on the go. Follow AD4TV Radio on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, and YouTube. AD4TV Radio, reliable and credible.
We love you, AD4TV Radio.
You're welcome back. Over 1,300 farmers in Lagos, Nigeria's commercial capital, have benefited from the 1.2 billion naira Fadama 3 program of the federal government of Nigeria between 2015 and 2019. The coordinator for Fadama 3 Additional Financing Program, Jonathan Obayemi, disclosed this while reviewing the achievement of the project in Lagos State, Nigeria during the period under review. Obayemi said the grant provided was to support farmers through capacity building, advisory services, input and mechanization. Russia's state-run nuclear energy corporation, Rosatom, says it has acquainted 3 Nigerian youths and others from across Africa with its leading institutions for nuclear research. The company revealed in a statement that this is in line with its effort to inspire and develop the next generation of nuclear energy technology experts in Nigeria. It said the Nigerian trio Egbe Joy, Derek Nwaso, and Ogale Yome had emerged winners of Rosatom Africa's Atoms for Africa competition. A new research by the University of Manchester in the United Kingdom has discovered that 50% of children of abused mothers are likely to have a low intelligence quotient. The study reveals that mothers who experience physical violence from their partners, either in pregnancy or during the first 6 years of a child's life, the children have low intelligence quotient using the Westlaw standardized IQ test. It also examined the link between domestic violence and child intelligence at 8 years old using 3,997 mother-child pairs from the University of Bristol's Avon longitudinal study of parents and children. Dr. Hein Hevelman of the university added that support for women experiencing domestic violence is inadequate in some areas and absent in others, and early intervention with these families protects children from harm, but it may also prioritize their future development. The South African Disaster and Emergency Management Service has confirmed that 2 people died in a plane crash in Gauteng province. Spokesperson for the agency, William Nteladi, said a small aircraft crashed near Springs Airfield and that rescuers called to the scene reported that the victims were found dead inside the wreckage on arrival. Nteladi said that the aircraft was about to land when it crashed and that the identities of the deceased were yet to be announced. The government of the United Arab Emirates said the country is on track to double its renewable energy portfolio in the next 10 years. Chief Executive Officer of Abu Dhabi National Oil Corporation, Sultan Al Jaber, disclosed this in Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates. Sultan Al Jaber said that the corporation grew its renewable energy portfolio by more than 400% in the last 10 years and is on course for further increase in the coming decade. He further said that the country will increase its carbon capture utilization and storage program by 500% in the next 10 years. The New South Wales Fire Service of Australia says that its largest mega blaze in Australia has been brought under control after the countryside was ravaged by bushfires. Firefighters had the upper hand in the fight against the vast mountain fire in Sydney's northwestern outskirts, Australia's capital. The Fire Service Commissioner, Shani Fitzsimons, says that the small areas of burning to complete are under containment. Iranian President Hassan Rouhani has revealed that several people have been arrested over the downing of the Ukrainian International Airlines Flight 752, which killed everyone on board. He warned that those responsible would be punished. Spokesman for Iran's judiciary, Gohal Hossein Esmaili, said the investigations into the incident is a continuation, while several arrests have been made with no details disclosing the identity of those arrested. Entrepreneurship in recent times has taken a different shape in Nigeria, and youths have been channeling their energy towards making out something profitable for themselves and the society at large. A successful craftsman, Haruna Abdulsalami, who is making a living from basket weaving, spoke to AD4TV radio correspondent on his life and experience in the basket making business. He urged Nigerian youths to use their hands to make something profitable instead of waiting for white-collar jobs.
Yes, I'm into creative fine arts, bamboo and rattan, but most especially what you see around here is baskets. I look for a job in Coca-Cola, I passed the test, me and my friends, and eventually they gave my friends employment. They didn't give me. FIRS came up, everybody applied, I also applied, I scored 23. But unfortunately, they didn't give me employment in FIRS because I'm from Kogi State. I wrote another test again, Coca-Cola. Again, the same thing happened. So after the last Coca-Cola test, I made up my mind that I'm not going to write. I don't even know. I didn't even know where I threw away my certificates. And I said, well, I have a job. Let me develop on it. This is egg-shaped. It's just, we call it bakery basket. This is canoe baskets. Canoe baskets. So our youth, please, this your hand, your palm, and your head. You can use it to create something that will better your lot, your society, your family, and the world at large.
That's it on AD4TV Radio News Update, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's federal capital. You can join the conversation on our website at www.ad4tvradio.com. You can also like and subscribe to our YouTube page at AD4TV Radio. Follow us on our social media handles at AD4TV Radio on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn and Instagram. Many thanks for watching. I am Merciful Ajinomo.